Alright, I'm going to try this again. This is like my first video I've ever done, but I'm doing a video on getting a lumbar laminectomy done on your back. What it is they take, you got your spinal cord goes down, and you got those bones that protect your spinal cord back there. They cut those off, okay? What I had going on is I had these shock waves that would go down my, if I stood for more than 5 minutes, I'd get these shock waves that went from my butt cheek down to my knee. My legs felt like I was a bodybuilder, you know, they were just always tight. And then if I stood too long, the shock waves would almost want me to just go to my knees. I would either have to go sit down, or say we were grocery shopping, I'd have to bend over the cart, relieve that pressure. What it is something in there. I'm not sure if it's your disc or what it is, but it pushes in to your spinal cord, into your nerve, and where your nerves go down, and squishes it. What was happening is my L3, I had L3, L4, L4, L5 taken out. And what it was at L3, L4, my spinal cord was shrunk down halfway. When it got to L4, L5, it was completely smashed. So that's where all those shock waves are coming from. And this is not technical terms. This is like just normal people talk, okay? No doctor stuff. Anyways, I went to my doctor. I had it done at St. Luke's Hospital, Unity Point in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, with Dr. Halavin. Excellent. She's an awesome lady. She knows what she's doing and does a great job. Okay. So I had the shock waves, couldn't stand. She said between the age of I am now till the age I'm going to be 70, I'm 48. And she said I'm going to have the surgery done no matter what. I had cortisone shots, you know, say my first one, it lasted 2 months. Oh, felt like I was a 30-year-old. I could do everything, bend, pick, carry, doesn't matter. As soon as those wore off, bam, there goes the shock waves again. Well, you can only get those every 3 months, so I had to go a month without it. So I got in there. I need another cortisone shot. Got another one. I had a good month, 30 years old again. Oh my God, it was awesome. That month was up, boom. No way. It got worse and worse. I could have lived on cortisone shots, but you have that time period between the time it wears off and don't work. So, but it's a good temporary relief. Anyways, or was that? My dog's bothering me here. Anyways, I decided to go ahead and go with the surgery. You don't have nothing to prepare for it. You just go in. They take you in your room. They get you, them guys, if you got a hairy back, they'll have to shave around where the incision's going to go, your lower back there, wherever it's going to be. Girls, obviously, you just do whatever. They give you your IV, you sit and talk, whatever. And then just before you're going to go into surgery, they give you a shot of stuff in your IV. And like my nurse said, it was a margarita. It was a pretty good margarita, boy. Anyways, she rolls me down, start getting loopy on the way down to the operating room. Went inside, saw a few people in there. Next thing I know, I'm in the recovery room. It was a 2.5 hour surgery. They have about an 8-inch incision on your back, 21 staples holding it back together. I had it done at, I think it was 1 o'clock. So say 3 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere in there, I was done, waking up in the recovery room. That night, you know, I was up after they got me into my room where I had to stay. That night I was up, you know, awake. I could watch TV, do whatever. You know, you could feel the pressure, you know, but you got the pain medicine in you. You feel pretty good. At about 8 o'clock that night, the nurses came in and said, okay, we're going to go for a walk. And I'm like, what? But, so, we'll give it a try. Well, trust me, rolling over is a bitch. You got to grab onto the side of the bed, we're trying to roll your body over, sit up. But I tell you what, I stood right up and walked down that hallway. They were kind of trying to stay behind me. You know, I felt I did really good. I'm 270 pounds, 5'11". I don't know if I said I was 48 years old. Fairly muscular guy, but I think at somewhere around my age, 50s, you'll probably be just fine. 60s, 70s, they say, you know, sometimes people need a walker, or, you know, they got to take it a little slower. It might take them a little bit slower to heal, but I think I did pretty good. Now, I wouldn't call it pain. I would call it a discomfortable pressure. It feels, the way I felt, is it felt like I had like 6 bricks put in my back. And it felt like that weight and pressure that's what it was in my back. You lay down, you know, just rest. Get up every once in a while, walk a little bit, go sit down in a chair, get up, go lay in the bed, you know, move around slowly, take it easy. I had to stay in the hospital for 3 days, mostly for the port, because they put a drainage tube in your incision to drain the fluid and blood that builds up in there. And it took 3 days for it to get down to the amount that it was supposed to be. Okay, they pull that out, happened early in the morning, and you got to stay there like 6 hours afterwards. So I ended up going home that night, the third night. They put a bandage on your back. You just got to take it slow. You got to keep your body square. Don't do any twisting. Don't bend over. If you got to bend down, bend at your knees. Go down. I was able to put my, the third day in the morning, either third day or second day, one or the other, I was able to kind of get my leg up, put my socks on, was able to, you know, put my underwear on, and, you know, you can pretty much do all that stuff. You just can't really bend, and you got to take it slow. And then, okay, after the 3 days, I got home, stayed on the couch, you know, sleeping. You're going to feel like there's something in the middle of your back. When you get into bed, you have to get into your bed at the foot of your bed. At least this is how I did it. Okay, I got in at the foot of my bed, kneeled, turned around, and fell backwards, and landed, and hoped that my head was right where I wanted it, because getting comfortable is very hard to do, because you cannot, you know, how you can put your feet on the foot of the bed and lift your butt up and scooch, slide yourself down, side to side. You can't do that. There's discomfort. You can do it very slowly, very gently, but it's pain. When you get out of bed, you got to roll yourself, slide yourself up, and then stand up. Standing up is fine after that. About 4 days in, I think that night, or the fourth night, I ended up taking a shower. Might be disgusting, but, you know, you didn't do nothing. Anyways, you can take a shower. The patches, the stuff that's on your back, is supposed to be waterproof, so you just dry it off. And, well, no. They took all that stuff off. They put a patch over your incision. The patch is waterproof, but you need to change it every day. Okay. So you take your showers, you do that, everything normal. You go for little walks, you sit on the couch, rest. Get your sleep, sit on the couch, watch TV, walk a little bit, go outside. I walked to the end of my yard and back. A weekend, I went out and was cleaning up dog poop in the yard. I got a real long handled thingy to pick it up. No problem. Just bend at your knees a little bit. Just take it easy. Okay, now I 3 days, 2 days shy of a month. I already went to work this week, so at 3 weeks, I went back to work. I have a sit-down job for the most part, but I did some stuff that I probably shouldn't have done there, but running a piece of equipment. But anyways, I did good. They give you a back belt to put on. I could have went back at 2 weeks myself, but it was close to Thanksgiving, so we were only going to work 3 days at work anyways, so I just decided to just take another week off. Make sure you take your pain pills. Make sure you kind of take them. Okay, like hydrocodone is take one every 6 hours. You'll know it when you miss it, because like sometimes you're supposed to take it at 6 hours. Sometimes I'd hit the 7th hour and you start feeling discomfort. Take the pill, a few minutes, 10 minutes in, it's gone. But if you need to get this done, if they tell you to get a lumbar laminectomy, don't take it a second thought. Just get it done. You're going to have one hard week, and after that, it's on a downhill slope. You'll get better. It's not a structural thing. They were like getting a knee replaced or anything like that. You don't need any physical therapy. They're just removing a few parts. It's not. What else? I watched some videos. I watched the doctor videos. There's a guy that he describes what they do. Very good guy to watch. I watched a couple videos on people doing it personally. It was like, oh my God, I don't know why I did this. No, get it done. Don't give it a second thought. And you just got to take it slow. That's all you got to do. Take it easy. But I just wanted to put this out here, layman's terms, just normal people know that doctor jargon. It's easy. So if I think of anything else, I'll maybe make another one or attach it or something. But good luck if you do get it done. But I would do it again at least 5 more times, because honest to God, it was easy. So if you do, hope it works, hope you enjoy it, and if you want to send a message, I can try to answer some questions, but I hope it helped out. Great year here. Thanks.